Alright, YouTube, what is good up in your hood? It is the one and only, the man himself, Sleepy,
and the woman herself, DOUVINA.
The woman herself. Alright, well, today we are going to do the first section of the question and answer. The reason why we are doing it is 2 seconds because we got a shitload of questions. If you guys asked us any questions, thank you. We got a ton of feedback. It was super sick. But we split it up in some questions that me and her can answer together. And then she wrote down the rest of the questions just for me. Thursday, I will record the separate section by myself answering just the questions for me.
First question, Edgar Benjamin on YouTube asked, what's your favorite color?
Pink!
My favorite color is black.
Next.
Alright. Brad, your brother, asked who has more tattoos, you or your brothers?
Shit. Shout out to my brother Brad, straight up. Brad, if you're watching this, I know you are. Thank you for the support. This dude hits me up all the time. This is my brother. I love this dude. But my brothers probably have more tattoos than me, to be honest. They were definitely, Brad at least was the inspiration for me to start getting tattooed. So shout out to Brad. One day I will catch up though. But right now, to answer your question, my brothers have more tattoos than me. Next.
Alright, Arturo Eduardo Aquino asked, who is better, Supreme or FTP?
That's a tough question.
I don't think one is better than the other, they're just different.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I get a little bit more excited for FTP because it's like not as popular and it's not as like widespread as Supreme. Like I know with Supreme that it's a full season and I have Thursday after Thursday after Thursday after Thursday to cop.
Like if you miss, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, and I do get excited for a lot of Supreme albums, but I feel like sometimes I get more excited for FTP because it's once every couple months, like bam, and it's not dropping for 3 more months. So you know, like I can't pick one or the other because they're both like a huge part of me. But as far as like excitement wise, probably I get more excited for FTP to drop.
Eris Hinojosa wrote, how did y'all meet? My mom is a high school teacher and my mom was Kelly's high school teacher. And the first time that I ever met Kelly, Kelly had to do community service hours for some shit he got in trouble for, and so he asked my mom, which my mom was like his favorite teacher of all time. He would kick it in her classroom all the time, and like my mom was signing off his community service hours for him, but was like, you need to actually like do something for me to just sign these off for you. So he was at my house before Christmas in 2009, and he was hanging up my Christmas lights for extra credit, and that's the first time I met Kelly.
Yeah 2009,
so
many years
pretty
ago.
much my mom introduced us to each other. It's Kid Breezy asks, if there's one thing in the world that you don't have that you could own, what would you want?
Yeah, if we're talking about like material items, I would probably say like Mercedes S63 AMG, big body Mercedes. If I could outright own something, I don't really see like what else. I already live in a house, pretty much just a dope ass car. So if I could own something, it'd probably be the Mercedes.
Hell yeah.
What would you own?
I think mine would be a completely like souped up white Tahoe. Like black rims, black handlebars, black logos. Turta226 asked, oh, what's your favorite meme? Babe, you have one?
No, I don't have a favorite meme. I don't really care about memes.
Alright, my favorite meme is these kids sitting in class with the fireman, and the fireman says, okay, kids, how do we stop a fire? Kid says, you put my mixtape on pause. The fireman says, shut up, Jamal. It's like a kid, like a kindergarten class.
Yeah, that's a funny meme.
It's my favorite meme.
Next!
Xbox Jap asked, what's your favorite Tyler album?
Goblin.
Wolf. King Slouch asks, what's your favorite pizza topping?
Green peppers and onions. I like everything pizza, deluxe pizza, everything on it. But my favorite toppings on a pizza are green peppers and onions.
Hell yeah. I like pepperoni and bacon pizza. Barcella Productions asks, Douvie, what made you realize Sleepy was the guy that you fell in love with? Okay, so the reason why Kelly's my favorite person in the whole world and what made me fall in love with him is like when we first started kicking it together, every single time like I would come home from hanging out with him, my like cheekbones and my mouth would just hurt so much. They were like sore from just laughing so much. Like it didn't matter what we were doing or who we were with or what fucking time of the day it was. This guy just literally made me laugh all day long, every single day. Like he's the fucking funniest person I'd ever met in my life, and that's how I knew I was in love with him, because he just kept the biggest smile on my face at all times.
Not too funny anymore though, huh?
Yeah, as he gets older, he gets a little less funny. Or maybe I'm just more used to you. Alright, Chum asked, what are your favorite stickers?
And like my favorite Supreme sticker is probably the purple box logo sticker. But one of my favorite stickers of all time is probably like an old World Industries sticker, like Flame Boy versus Wet Willie. Probably up to date. I like the anti-hero sticker, but instead of the eagle, it's like a pigeon.
Oh, I like that one too. It's like blue.
Yeah, and he's holding in his, it's like a fucked up, like beat up pigeon, and he's holding like a toilet paper roll and shit. That's probably my favorite sticker up to date right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have a favorite sticker, but like my favorite Supreme sticker is probably like the black box logo with the glitter writing inside. Fyro117 asks, what kind of music do you listen to aside from rap?
I listen to a lot of rap music. I listen to like hip hop, but also I like EDM music. Like honestly, I used to hate EDM music. I used to hate like electronic music. I used to do a lot of ecstasy back in the day, like a shitload of ecstasy. I was fucking always doing ecstasy for like a year straight, or like more than a year. I was just thizzing so much.
Ew.
But I hated electronic music at the time. But really in the past like year and a half, when I started listening to like a lot of like Diplo and Skrillex, and then I started listening to a lot of Getter and like some musicians like that, I just like really got into that style of like dance music. I don't even know what it's called, like house music, trance music, like EDM. I don't really know what it's called, but I do enjoy some of that music. But other than that, I pretty much just listen to rap.
My favorite kind of music is rap and hip hop, but I also like pop music, and I also really, I have like this place in my heart for country music, even though I don't really listen to country music anymore. I used to really like love country music, like back in high school. Kind of like got me through like depressing days when I would like want to kill myself.
I like pop music too, to be honest, dude. I fuck with Katy Perry heavy. I love Katy Perry.
This guy used to have pictures of Katy Perry framed on his fucking nightstand in high school.
I love Katy Perry. I love Taylor Swift. I love Justin Bieber. I love pop artists like that too. So pop is like a huge thing for me. I love pop music too. I listen to a lot of pop music.
Antonio Delfino asked, what is Gas House?
That is a good question. What is Gas House? There's an Instagram for Gas House if you guys want to go follow it. It's gas____ house on Instagram. I'll leave it on the page. Just go follow the page. Basically, Gas House is a brand that I'm starting, and it's like a collective of like pretty much just myself right now, but Alexandra is a part of it, and my homie Chance is a part of it, and his girlfriend Sydney is a part of it. But basically, it's just a brand, but like I'm just gonna be doing like something a little bit different with it, and I'm not like, my goal with it is not to like make a bunch of money and like sell a shitload of clothes, and like it's just meant to be like, there will be a promo video in the next couple weeks and a preview, and like even like a preview video. I don't know, I got a bunch of stuff planned for it.
It's a bunch of ideas that he doesn't really know how to like put into something yet, but like just all these sick ass ideas that we don't even like really know what we're gonna create with those ideas yet.
Yeah, we're gonna release shirts by the end of this month. By the end of February, there will be shirts, and there will be like probably 50 made. That's it. And there's already some people that like get a grasp of what it is. Some people don't really understand, but like basically it's a brand. And it's just like, but it's different in that kind of way, because I'm not doing it like the same way that a lot of brands come up and like try to promote their shit and get to different places. I'm not really trying to do that with this brand. I'm trying to like project an image of what the brand is, and whoever relates with it and feels connected to it can be a part of it, and then whoever doesn't, they don't have to fuck with it. Like, I don't give a fuck, you know? So that's basically what it is a brand. There's a website, www.gashouse.com. www.bigcartel.com. Go check it out. There's nothing on it, but at the end of this month there will be, and you guys will just learn more about it through this YouTube channel in the next couple weeks and next couple months, and you guys will find out more exactly what it is.
Unboxing Jack asked, bro, do you skate?
Yeah, I skate. I used to skate a lot back in the day. Of course, when you're a kid with your homies, I used to skate all the time. And but the reason why I don't skate as much today is just like I can't afford to hurt myself or fuck myself up when I'm skating, and really like to enjoy skating. That's the best part of it, to like take risks and try to get tricks. And it's like I can't really do that because if I fall and break my leg, then I'm fucked. I cannot go to work. I run all day at work. I'm on my feet 13 hours per day. If I break my leg, I can't go to work. Then I can't make money. Then I can't pay my bills. And then I'm fucked.
This guy has a family to take care of and a child to take care of, and like not making money is not really an option if he gets hurt on accident.
Yeah, exactly. So I like to skate. Like I'll ride my skateboard around my block while Carson rides his bike, like while my kid rides his bike, and like I'll skate with the homies and go to the skate park and fuck around, and like I can do some tricks. I'm just not the best skater. When I was younger, I used to be a decent skater. You know, I was never like that good, but I mean like I could go skate parks and skate stairs and sets and rails, and like I could do shit like that. But nowadays I just use it as like more of like a passion. I just skate around for fun. I'm into the skate culture. Like I appreciate what skateboarding is. A lot of my role models growing up, and still my role models today, are skateboarders like Andrew Reynolds and Eric Ellington and Antoine Dixon, Kareem Campbell, Tony Hawk, just like old school skaters like that, Rodney Mullen. And then there's Brian Herman, and like there's just a lot of skaters that I look up to, and I just love like core skating and watching skate videos. And I love Baker and Death Wish and Anti-Hero. I love all those skateboarders. So I'm a skateboarder at heart. Just because I don't go skate every day and try to land tricks and get parts and shit doesn't mean that I can't enjoy the sport of skateboarding. So
Same person, Unboxing Jack, asked, what inspired you to stop using heroin?
I don't know. Like I said in my video, I kind of always wanted to stop using heroin, you know? Like I never really enjoyed using heroin. After like you fully like get indulged in that lifestyle, you just get over it pretty quick, but it's hard to get out of it. That's the thing. But I think after I knew I was going to be in jail for a while, I just like, that's really what inspired me to stop doing heroin. I knew, one, I didn't want to go back to jail. I didn't want to be away from my family. And two, it's just like, I don't know, just life inspired me, I guess, you know,
pretty
like
much when you're in that place where like, you know, you're facing time, and you know if you get out and start using again, like the only thing that's going to come from that is taking you back to jail to do more time, and back to jail to do more time. And if you want those things to happen to you, obviously you'll keep using heroin. But if you want a different outcome, you have to change your fucking actions, you know?
Yeah, it's like when you do that and you get so far into it, it's either like, it's straight up what it says, it's jails, institutions, or death, you know? It's like you can only go to rehab so many times, and you can only go to jail for 30, 60 days so many times. Eventually you're going to do 3 months, and then you're going to do 6 months like I did, and then you're going to do a year, and then you're going to do 5 years, and then you're going to do 10 years, and then you're going to die. So it's like, it just got to the point where I was like, all right, I have to change my life. Like my kid's growing up now, he's like becoming conscious. Like I have all these cool ideas. Like I know I'm a creative person. Like what can I do to change my life to try to like make something of myself? So, you know, it's just like, jail forced me to change, and then like just like the will to want to do better, you know, be a dad, be a father, you know. That's pretty much what inspired me or helped me get off of drugs. I don't know, what helped you get off of drugs, Duba?
I would probably say just like the never-ending cycle of things. Like I knew when I woke up I was gonna have to do this to get my money, to get my dope, to fucking survive till the next day, and it's just this like never anything that just keeps repeating itself and repeating itself, and like you get sick and tired of doing that shit all the fucking time, that you don't have time for yourself, you don't have time for your family. My son was getting older. Like I came to a place where Kelly got arrested and went to jail, and I just realized like this shit is never gonna stop if I don't do something about it too. And then I decided to get sober the summer after Kelly went to jail, and I've been sober since then.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, obviously you guys watch my video. For those of you who don't know, Alexandra has been sober as well for a year and a half, 6 months shorter than me. So if you guys want to know more about that or hear her side of her story, then let me know in the comments and we can get into that as well.
Joel D. Mendoza Barrera asked, when did you meet Zach?
I met Zach probably like 3 months ago. Was it 3 months ago?
Yeah.
Probably like 3 months ago or 4 months ago. He went to the restaurant that I work at. I park cars at a restaurant in LA, and he pulled up and he got out of the car and I just saw his chain. He had the fat FTP chain. I was like, hey, that's a sick ass chain, dog. And then I thought about it for a sec. I was like, wait, the only person who has that chain is Zach. And then he was like, oh, because obviously nobody's like really seen his face. And he was like, oh, that's because I'm Zach, dog. And I was like, oh shit, what up? And then it was kind of busy at work. So I wish that I would have like got the chance to talk to him a little more. I did get to talk to him for a couple minutes. And then he went inside and ate. And then when he came out, I pulled his car up and I talked to him for probably like another 2 minutes. And then we took a picture and then he bounced out. But honestly, super humble dude. Zach is super, super chill. Honestly, when I was talking to him, he was just like nothing but like grateful towards me. He was just like, bro, thank you for fucking with me. Like, you're like my family, dog. Like, I appreciate it. Like, anytime you want, hit me up. Like, and I've talked to Zach a couple more times, like through DM or whatever, you know, but super chill dude. I hope one day in the future, me and Zach can do something together, either with clothing or whatever it is, or just if we could kick it. But that dude is super chill, very humble dude to be around. And if that dude was your friend or you kicked it with that dude on a daily basis, I'm sure it's chill as fuck, because my one encounter with him was very, very cool. So that was definitely a cool experience for me. So.
Okay, Michael Rowland asked, what is your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show of all time is 2.5 Men of all time. But I have like 5 favorite TV shows. 2.5 Men, The Office, Walking Dead, Pretty Little Liars,
Prison Break.
And Prison Break. Those are my favorite 5 shows of all time.
My favorite 5 shows, I guess, would have to be Homeland, Prison Break, Pretty Little Liars, and honestly, 2.5 Men is one of my favorite shows too, dude.
I love that show.
We used to spend fucking hours and hours and hours just watching season after season after season after season, over and over and over again.
Dude.
Grey's Anatomy is also my favorite show. Callie Saldander asked, how long have you guys been together for?
Oh no, it's 2017.
Carson 6.
Probably like
7
8 years. Yeah. 7 years, 8 years.
We've been together since I graduated high school, which was in 2010, summer of 2010.
7 years. 7 years.
7 years. We're going on 7 years in just a couple months. Ivan Ramos asked, what is your favorite Tyler song?
My favorite Tyler song of all time is Splatter.
Our Tyler song is She. The next set of questions is from Instagram, and Sham Rocky asked, how do you guys cop Supreme items? And if you shop online, are there any tricks?
I go to the store and wait in line, and that's how I get it. Or I go on the internet when it drops and I cop it online. Maybe there's some tricks. Maybe I'm going to do a video in the future about how I cop Supreme shit online and how I cop FTP shit online. So stay tuned for that.
Something we can say is we don't use bots. We do everything manually, or we go to the store and wait there ourselves.
Yeah, I don't use any bots. Anything I get it from my quick fingers or with my waiting abilities for 2 days in front of the store. That's how I get my shit.
Seriously. Nilbog Robert asked a couple questions. First one is, will there ever be a gas house website?
Yes, there is a gas house website.
We just made it.
www.gashouse.bigcartel.com. Go visit the website and let me know what you think. Eventually, there will be a www. Just like a separate, its own gas house website. But for now, that's what it is. I'll leave it on the screen right now. Go check it out.
Alright, where are you guys thinking of taking this YouTube channel within the next few months? I would say like the next few months has a lot to do. It's gonna have a lot to do with like weekly Supreme Cops drops and what we got, unboxings, unbaggings, vlogs from the drops, because we're gonna try to be at as many as we can so we can get as most on camera as we can, and then basically just whatever.
Obviously, dude, it's any person's dream that does YouTube to like be super popping on YouTube and have a bunch of subs and get a bunch of views. Obviously, that's the plan, you know? Like I said recently, I just feel like if I continue to like be persistent and like put out content, I feel like the channel will continue to grow. We've had it for a little over 2 months. We have like 1,400 subs, which is decent. You know, I'm getting a decent amount of views for being 2 months old, dude. So within the next couple months, for sure, like within the next 6, 7, 8 months, I want to see it grow a lot, and hopefully it will if we continue. But we got a bunch of plans for the channel, dude, straight up. Like, we're gonna always be doing crazy shit on this channel and just have a bunch of dope content. So hopefully it grows. I hope that answers your question. We want it to grow.
What gave you the idea to name your kid Carson?
I was the idea.
The next kid we have, I get to name because he named this one.
No. Okay, 2 of my favorite names in the world are Carson and Jacob. I don't know why I love the name Jacob so much, but my homie, when I was a kid, he had a little brother named Carson, and I always liked that name, Carson, and I like the name Jacob
Jacob's
too.
also my great grandfather's name.
Yeah, but I like the name Jacob too, so I just put them together, and then one day I was like, alright, we're gonna name him Carson Jacob, and then everybody was like, oh my god, that's such a good idea, yeah, let's do it, and I was like, alright, for sure.
Ezra Josiah asked, what is your meaning to life?
Honestly, I don't know, I'm still trying to find my meaning to life. For sure, my main meaning to life is being a father, for sure. That's my main meaning, and being a husband and a boyfriend is my main meaning. I'm a provider, for sure. That's my first and foremost meaning of life, is to be there for my family.
My meaning to life, it's kind of redundant, but my meaning to life would be just being, number 1, a mother, and number 2, a good girlfriend, and happiness. Like, all I want to do every day is just live in peace and be happy and be a supportive girlfriend and be okay, fuck you. And be like a good mother to Carson and be what he needs me to be, and I try my best to be what Kelly needs me to be, and I think I do a pretty good job at both of those things. No matter what he wants to do, no matter where his brain takes him, I'm there supporting him 100% no matter what. And he does the same things for me too. So I think together, like, just our family and pursuing what we want to do and just giving it all of our heart, and fuck yeah, babe.
Good job, baby.
Magnuseldoy asked, where do you work? I work at home. I'm a stay-at-home mommy. And I actually just recently started a business with my Kelly's friend Chance's girlfriend, my best friend Sydney. I started a salad making business with her, and we're just getting it started. Hopefully it will take off and we can make good money from that. But pretty much I take care of this house, which is way too big for one person to take care of my son, handle whatever needs to be done at home, and pretty much just anything a mom does is what I do.
I work in LA. I park cars for a living. I work in a valet lot. Yep. That's what I do for a living. Park cars. Rich people's cars. I park them.
Alright, Status Drawings asked, will you ever start your own brand?
Yeah. www.gashouse.bigcartel.com. Go look it up. That's the brand.
Alright, and Young Cyan asked, this is for you, Ben. What do you like most about Alexandra?
I don't know. Alexandra was older than me, or she still is older than me, but when you're a kid and you're like after an older girl, it's always cool when you're in high school. So I thought she was cool because she was older than me, but I don't know. I just thought she was obviously like super good looking in high school, and like a lot of dudes liked her, and like she was like just one of those girls that like everybody was like, oh, she's so hot, she's so banging. And then I was like, I don't know, I just like got to kick it with her, and I felt like she was just super chill, you know, like she was like from a different world than I was. You know, I would always like been in trouble, like into a lot of drugs, and like drinking and smoking and like kind of being bad, and she was like from the opposite.
Okay, but baby, what do you like most about me?
Duva's always been down, you know, like she's always been a writer. Like anything from the beginning that I wanted to do or we wanted to do, like she's always been like, yeah, let's do it, fuck it, let's go. Like she's never like, oh yeah, I don't know about that, like that sounds scary, that sounds sketchy. Like she's always like, yeah, whatever you want to do, let's do it. I'm like, alright, fuck it, let's go.
That could be dangerous though, huh?
Yeah, so
it's been dangerous in the past.
Dewey's always been like a writer for sure, but obviously she's very, very good looking, and that definitely like attracted me to her. And then like her personality was cool too, so it was just like, it's always been something with her like off top that's been like, we're just like friends too, you know. It's like more than like a boyfriend and girlfriend. That's like my homegirl.
Yeah, we can just kick it and do nothing that a couple would do. We could kick it and just do shit that friends would do all day, but we have the best time because we're doing it together. Like Benson Casimir asked, what is your favorite BOGO of all time?
My favorite BOGO of all time is the pink box logo. White shirt with the pink box logo on it. If anybody has it, they want to send it to me, DM me, I'll give you my address. You can send it to me.
My favorite box logo of all time is the Arabic box logo. It's because I'm Lebanese. I don't speak Arabic, but my dad speaks fluent Arabic, and he was born in Lebanon and came here when he was young, and I am 75% Middle Eastern, so I love the Arabic box logo. If you have one of those, you can send it to me.
Maybe I'll buy it for you one day, baby.
I know you will. You'd buy it for me right now if I asked you to.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully we didn't make it too long. Like I said, I will be getting to another list of questions. I will be doing it by myself probably later this week, and I will put it out. So hopefully we didn't make this video too long. Hopefully we answered the questions. Thank you guys for asking the questions, and thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you are not. You can follow me on Instagram, Leroy Destroy. I'm almost at 1K, so let's get to 1K. You guys can follow Alexandra too. I'll leave it on the page and in the description. Thank you guys for watching. www.gashouse.bigcartel.com. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video. Peace.